Let's go. The skeletons are going back. He's going to tornado them all away, but I think we got it. Please let me win. Oh my gosh. Hey, what's up, guys? It's SirTagCR, and today we're back again with the best 3-crown deck in Clash Royale, Golem Clone. Seriously, all you have to do is start a Night Witch in the back, go in for your Golem in front, clone everything up, and defend with Skeleton Army, and you win 90% of your games. If you want to feel like you're on autopilot and 3-crown all of your opponents, this is the deck for you. So let's go jump straight into some games and assert some dominance. And a huge shout out to all of you guys that are using credit code SirTag. All money made from credit code SirTag supports the channel in a big way. It allows me to upload daily videos while I take full-time college courses. So thank you guys for supporting me and helping me grow the channel. All right, guys, we're into a game against Ice Cream. What is up, my dude? We're gonna sauce out a good luck, and we're definitely gonna go for our skeleton barrel because I can't cycle and waste my skeleton army. We gotta savor the flavor of the skeletons, my dudes. And we're going for our Golem in the back now instead. Skeletons are going to swarm the tower, guys. What a gleeful delight to see. You'll love to see it. Unless you're him, you're probably going to be a bit sad. Because now he knows that I've got Golem clone, and he is down so much elixir. This man cycled a Mega Minion and a Miner at the same time. So I'm able to follow up with our Golem, can go in with my bats, and we can clone everything. Or we can just straight up clone right now, because he might have Zap and Arrows. I think he's going to have Zap and Arrows. Still, I'm going to force out the Arrows early on. He's going to Baby Dragon instead. Guys, that's amazing. I got so lucky that he didn't arrow me, and we're in a prime candidate state. The Golemites are exploding on the tower. We know that he can't shut this down, and the Baby Dragon is just going to perish to infinity and beyond, guys. It's not surviving. Bye, Buzz Lightyear. It was nice knowing you. So I think we would probably go in for like another Golem here, right? He misses the skeletons as well with the arrows. What a great vibe, guys. No arrows in cycle. That means we have the audacity to go in for the Golem in the back and start up every single thing that we could possibly want. Pile them on behind the Golem. We are just shoving our truck full of goodies today, guys. We went to the farmer's market and we picked up every single fruit and vegetable you could possibly fit in our truck. We've got our skeleton barrel, we've got our Golem, and we got the Night Witch with the clone. You've got no answers, and you've got no arrows. So, sir, you're getting pierced and shot down. So, I believe if you go in for double dragons, you're probably going to go for a Lava Hound in front of that, and I need to defend, and then I counter push in 3-crown. That's our game plan. That's what I want to do. Exactly what we thought. We're making predictions out here, baby. So, I'm able to go in for our skeleton dragons on top of the baby dragon, focus down everything else with our bats, shut down the Inferno D. Baby Dragon also falls flat on its face. If you want to go for arrows, I go Skeleton Barrel, and it cleans up the Mega Minions. So, the great vibe that I love doing, guys, is when your opponent decides to drop all of their small spells, you can kind of just laugh at them and be like, what are you doing, dude? What are you thinking with your big brain? Yeah, you can take our tower, but it was all set up as part of our plan. We were ready to unload for the 3-crown, because that's all we do with Golem Clone, guys. If you don't know, now you know. We make sacrifices just so we can 3-crown our opponents. It's more fun that way, honestly. So I'm going to go in for the clone with the double skeleton barrel. 3 Night Witches on the map. Can we get 4? Is it possible to get 4 Night Witches? Anyway, this guy is game over. GG, well played, and peace out, brother. Arrows are piercing through. The skeleton dragons are locking on. And all we need to do is go in for one more barrel with our bats. So I'm pretty sure it's not possible for him to defend this. We'll wait and see, though. We're just going to go in for the clone, get the skeletons to lock and load, and we will get one more arrow to walk away with the win. GG and well played. He said well played. What a cordial and nice person. Very rarely when we hard counter someone, people will say well played or GG, but this guy was nice. I appreciate you, man. And he wasn't screaming at me either, being angry. GG and well played. Let's move on next one. All right, guys, we got a game here against Thomas. What is up, my dude? Unfortunately, we do not have our Golem, so I need to go for my skeleton barrel instead. When we see tennis ball, I'm assuming it's either going to be a flying machine Golem clone deck, or you're going to be rocking something really interesting. Usually it's going to be Golem clone when we see that. So I'm going to leak some elixir, and I want to go for skeleton army. I wanted to make sure that the flying machine would be in vicinity of our tower, and I didn't want to go for my bats just yet. Wow. You're going to have Bard Butt, so this is not the deck that I was anticipating. You're not going to have Golem. You're going to have Fireball, too. So the good thing about this is when your opponent doesn't have poison, you are able to parade right through with your bats and say, what's up, dude? What you got for me? And usually they don't have anything. So I'm going to go for my golem right now. I'm going to make sure that our bats get ahead so we clean up the barbarians. And now the Night Witch is going to stay behind. She is on a leash and she can never leave the golem. They are walking side by side and she's like the golem's dog, guys. Or actually, no, she's the owner of the golem. Yeah, I guess that's the way that we see it. I mixed it up, but we're chilling. I can just go in for a clone here, hit absolutely everything. We are on the precipice of something great, guys. I know that the skeleton barrels both connecting to the tower with the bat swarming will grant us victory. Guys, look at all those bats. Isn't it beautiful? Oh my goodness. That clone clipping every single unit allowed it just to plow through. So if you guys are able to pull off one good play like that, generally Golem Clone just rewards you handsomely. So we're going to 3-crown right out of the gate. Snap of the fingers. We snapped all of his towers and clapped right through. GG and well played, brother. It was a pleasure playing against you, Thomas. Probably not that fun playing against Golem Clone, though. All right, guys. We got a game here. We're going to sauce out of good luck, and we're going to see what's happening. What you got, brother? If you're not going to psycho anything, I'll just go for my Golem. He's probably going to have P.E.K.K.A. when we see Royal Ghost. And usually, P.E.K.K.A. versus Golem is kind of scary. But not when you got Golem Clone. Especially if he wants to zap that. If you don't have zap, and you just donated a Battle Ram and Royal Ghost right into the charity of the interesting Golem Clone, it will always be appreciated, sir. We take those gratuitous donations.
Your generosity is overwhelming.
So I can go in for bats and follow up with a clone because I think he's going to barbaro and he's going to miss it. Oh, I was really hoping that he would drop a small spell and then we would clone and then all of the... Oh, it didn't even matter. It literally didn't even matter. But usually you can mess up their timing with their barb barrel and then have them barb barrel early because the clone pushes back the skeleton barrel and then they don't hit everything. But we didn't even need to. He hit the barb barrel, but he still lost his tower. He's probably hitting himself right now, guys, out of frustration. Anyway, Golem Clone seems to take towers in every single push that you do. It's kind of ridiculous. If they don't nerf this, I don't know what they're doing. So, he's going to have 3 Musketeers most likely when we see Elixir Collector with this. So, it's going to be a bit more interesting because I have no way, I mean 0 way of killing those. Yeah, that's going to be an issue. The one person that's still running 3 Musketeers in Clash Royale, my dudes. If the Golem explodes, maybe we can arrows here. If we get enough damage with the Golem and then are able to get a Skeleton Barrel and arrows on top of the 3 Musketeers, then we're vibing. The only issue here is if he decides to go in for something interesting like a Skeleton Barrel Heal Spirit, then he can win against us. So we need the Skeleton Barrel to pop and do death damage on the Musketeers. Skeletons, you need to swarm the Muskies. Get me out of these dire straits, please. Oh my gosh, are we about to defend? Barry the Bat cleaned up both of the Barbarians, and we're back in business, guys. He doesn't have Magic Archer. He does not have a way of breaking through. So as long as we hold the door, we will win. So I'm going to go Night Witch instead because I think he's going to spam at the river. And if he does, then we can go for a Golem as well. So then the Royal Ghost locks onto that. And now we have a push on our hands to the point where he's going to have to 3 Musketeers. We can arrow early on, get back to another arrow, and clean them all up. Guys, this is what I'm talking about, baby. Also, if the Golem just explodes on the tower, that's a vibe too, right? Golem just explode on the 3 Muskies. That's a great vibe, my dudes. So, I'm going to cycle vigorously back to our arrows. And I can go in for our skeleton army here. It's all about holding the door, my dudes. That's all we got to do. It doesn't matter if we ever poke and prod through. All we need to do is make sure that we slam the door in your face, brother. 16 seconds remaining. You're definitely in a battle ram. You need to battle ram. And we can't let you have any tank at the river. You're going to battle ram in the right-hand side. That is utter desperation in its prime sense. And there is no chance, my dude.
So thanks for playing.
GG and well played, guys. Barry the Bat cleaned up the entire game for us. He deserves his own parade, his own victory lap. He is our savior. All right, guys, we got a game here. We're going to sauce out of good luck, and unfortunately, we are not blessed with our Golem. Our favorite play is starting our Golem in the back and just watching our opponent see so much sadness in front of their eyes. Unfortunately, we don't have that luxury, so I'm going to go in for a Night Witch on the right-hand side. He's going to go for an Ice Wizard, and he's not going to defend the skeletons. Why are you eating so much damage? Oh, he's an Expo player. Makes sense. But if you play against Expo, it's usually an automatic win if they're going to have archers because you just arrow the archers, you get a clone up on top of that Golem, and you break through because they have no way of killing the bats. So, unfortunately, we don't have that matchup, but it's still a pretty okay one. I can go for our Skeleton Dragons off to the side. We'll see if he tries the Tornado or something. I think he will. Oh, he's going to rocket and miss! I love this game. Guys, when you beat Expo Rocket players, What is a better feeling than that? There's nothing, right, guys? This Joker, the prank is on him, and he's not laughing. We'll walk away with the W. And, you know, it's like Thanksgiving right now, but, man, it's feeling like Christmas.
God, that felt great!
This is insane. GG and well played. We walked away with a fat 3 crown real quick. And this man, even though he's got Expo Rocket with Ice Wizard Tornado, he had no business stopping us. All right, we got a game against Borlax. He is a really good player, so we're going to sauce out a good luck, and hopefully we can beat him, but I have no clue. Usually this guy is running Graveyard from the looks of things. We will have to find out. All right, so Ice Wizard, probably going to be Graveyard. That's what he usually plays. We'll see if we can win this one. Skeletons are going to go and swarm the tower and hit the Ice Wizard, and he's going to Valkyrie. You know what? He was exactly running what I thought he would be. Skeleton Dragons will be able to shut down most of the Graveyard Skeletons. I don't know if we're going to be able to push back the Valkyrie. Come on. I know you have it in you, Golem. You big bag of rocks. Do not let me down. You are not going to let me sink in the ocean. You can actually float somehow, some way. We are still alive. So, you know, it was a life raft, guys. Usually, rocks sink in the ocean, but today, they are floating. We are defying the laws and the gravity of physics, guys. So, Skeleton Dragon might be able to kill the Electro Wizard too? No way! Guys, we got so lucky there. If that Skeleton Dragon died, the Electro Wizard would have pulverized our entire push. He's going to Valkyrie, but I think some of the Skeletons still go to the side. Yes, the Valkyrie's not hitting that little Larry. Oh my gosh, we got so lucky. Let's go. So I can Night Witch here, shut down the Valkyrie, and probably go in for a Golem in the back. This is going quite well for us. I don't know if we can win, but this is a promising start. Very difficult to beat someone good at the game that is also running Graveyard Poison. So I'm going to go in for our Golem in the back. And we saw Freeze. I think he's probably going to have Poison too. Borlax is quite the memer. We'll have to wait and see. Maybe he won't fulfill the prophecy. He's running Bowler. So actually, no. He's just going to have standard Freeze. He's not going to have the one with Baby Dragon and Poison and Freeze all at once. And Poison, yeah, he's just going to have the standard variation with Freeze. So we can clone here. Oh, it was a really, really, really good tornado. Unfortunate stuff, but I don't think we're down just yet. The Golem's going to explode on the tower, so we do take that one out. We can guarantee a proper defense if we go for a Night Witch, Skeleton Barrel, and Skeletons on top of the entirety of the Bowler. But it's not going to be easy. So I'm going to go for my Golem first and foremost, just so we can soak up the Valkyrie hits. We'll see if he decides to freeze, and he does, so I need the arrows. And then I can go for a Skeleton Army on top of the majority of his stuff. Guys, we might have actually soaked up all the damage with our Golem. No way. I had no faith in that Golem.
You cut me real deep just now.
We were able to make it happen. So if we defend left-hand side with 28 seconds remaining, we will walk away with the W. Can we do it, boys? I'm a believer. Now at this point, I've converted to the religion of believing in myself. We're in a Skeleton Army here, so then the Bowler does not target the Night Witch. He's going to freeze, and then we arrows. Let's go. The Skeletons are going back. He's going to tornado them all away, but I think we got it. Please let me win. Oh, my gosh. 6 seconds remaining. Can we hold the door? There's no way he's cycling back to another Graveyard, and we barely walked away with the W there. On the edge of my seat the entire time, there is no better feeling than destroying Graveyard Freeze with Bowler Tornado. Very good player. I'm lucky to win that. All right, guys. We had a game here. We're going to sauce out a good luck, and we're going to see what's happening. Replay. Dude, you are not going to replay or relive this experience. Let me tell you. I'm going to go for bats in the back so I can vigorously cycle back to our Golem. We need to get Golem in the same lane as the Lava Hound, and then if he goes in for Balloon, he'll be able to take our tower. But if he doesn't, and if he starts to spam other stuff, we just Night Witch and we clone and we assert dominance. So the first thing that I said, what I didn't want to happen, did happen, but it's all good, guys. We always bounce back no matter how dire the circumstances. Golem clone doesn't care. We're going to go for Skeleton Dragons on his Skeleton Dragons, devour the Balloon, and wreck the Lava Hound. And now, I think that this is the vibe that we wanted to see. We should be able to 3-crown faster than you. No one 3 crowns faster than Golem clone, my brother. If you think that you can, you are sadly and gravely mistaken. We might as well take you to the graveyard, sir. We're going to go in for bats. We're going to follow up with our Golem, and we're going to be able to at least take the left-hand tower, guys. Everything is locked and loaded, and we are in a great spot. So, he's going to Inferno Dragon out of desperation on bats, and that's when you know that you're in a bad spot. Bat news bears, brother. So I think we can probably go in for a Night Witch in the back, or we can go for Skeleton Dragons. I want to go Night Witch because it's going to spawn bats and distract the Inferno Dragon. He might also follow up with a balloon, and if I go Golem, we wouldn't have enough elixir to deal with it. So just need to be preoccupied a little bit. Come on, Inferno Dragon. Dally on top of the bats for no good reason. And now since you don't have that, I go him in the front of the Night Witch. It's kind of over. I don't think there's any way for him to stop this, guys. He has sealed his fate. He is sent to the Shadow Realm. So you're going to keep going for Skeleton Dragons. They keep getting pulled, but it's not going to be good enough, my dude. I go for the clone up with the Night Witch. You are going to lose the game, and it's all the same. Every single game is a 3-crown with our deck. The Lava Hound is so sad. Look at it just walking closer to the tower. It just was limping there, guys. So slow while we were racing like a NASCAR. That man was definitely a sad panda.